The Toyota lights ablaze. Make sure the slower cars see them. Here we go. Oh my God! Oh my God! The Mercedes has taken off. That's Peter Dumbreck at the wheel of the number 5 Mercedes. The car flew right up into the air. An awful accident. He moves out of the slipstream of the Toyota and the car just takes off. That looks horrifically like a replay of what happened to Mark Webber, who I hasten to add, but that's a big impact. Look at the earth thrown up. And there is Dumbreck's car. Flat. But at least it appears to be, the car appears to be windscreen side up.
There, Sato gets loose. Oh no!
Oh my goodness! That is a horrifying ride for Dario Franchitti.
Oh man, that is an oval crash we've seen before, and we hate to see that kind of impact.
Sato,
oh boy! Look at the debris go through. Oh boy! And oh, fencing. Yeah, it does look like there might be some debris.
It's a combination of the Kronos. Oh, that's McNish. That's Alan McNish.
that's a massive chunk there. Traffic.
Oh boy, that was
no.
He went for a hole there, boys, that was not there. Look at the spectators.
Boy, the camera guys lucky.
God,
Look at that wheel
okay.
flying. That is a scary scene.
Wow.
And the drivers, the prototype drivers spoke.
Which we call the racing line. He's up in the gray. He's lost control of the car. He's hoping he's not going to hit the wall. He impacts the wall, comes off the wall, just misses the 10 of Tony Kanaan. Unfortunately, Scott Dixon is right there, up and over the front of the car. Car hits on the top of the wall. The safety cell on these cars, guys, I can't tell you how strong they are. An awful accident, but as we saw, Scott Dixon right there, hands away from the steering wheel. We saw him get out, and when we first went to this frame, when we first saw this accident, you heard some roar.
Take another look at this real time.
Right. これ今ねヨハンソンが出た時にこれはひどいですね本当に。ちょうどねネットのところ。
This is the second one.
Nelson is watching as well. Nelson, you might want to look away for this one. EJ Viso wasn't using all the track, but look at that. Full throttle up over the top of the...
And that's why it's been run in a Friday practice session.
Oh dear, not running, but going straight into the Armco was a Toro Rosso there. And I think it was Sebastian Buemi. Yes, it was. And that is quite a major shunt.
What happens here is braking towards a 100-metre board.
Oh!
And both
wheels just shatter off the car under braking.
Nothing that he could have done about that at all. I mean,
I've never seen that before.
No, that's absurd. I can't believe what we're witnessing there. It's just destroyed the suspension as both brakes have just gone onto the fronts. It's just destroyed the suspension.
Let's just describe this for people listening on 5 Live Sports Extra. As the car was braking, and imagine all the loading, and it's round about 5G that the car is being subjected.
He's beginning to come into frame, and that's a big shunt for Mark Webber. It looks like he's okay though, but he's taken half the car off.
Is that in the pit straight? It is in the pit straight, and it will be an enormous accident then, because that's something like 150 miles an hour. It's the back end of the Jaguar's got away from him. Safety car out, of course, and this will play into the hands of anybody who's yet to stop for fuel, because there's so much debris.
In which case we may well be declaring a result here. We need to calculate that for you. But
and it'll go back.
Yes,
It'll go back
certainly.
one lap. So
Martin, I have to interrupt you because the Jordan team are bouncing up and down in the pit lane. We're looking at the images there of that incident of Alonso. Debris all over the track. As far as the Jordan team are concerned, this race is over and they have won it.
Oh, that's way worse than last year.
about at that point. It's the Toyota he connected with. He took off. Oh, yes, and head first into so nearly collected the Toro Rosso of Scott Speed that you would have thought in any normal circumstances would have been well out of the action, and that was a
because everybody else has opened the up in front of him, and he... Oh, here we go.
Trouble, contact, and a huge crash. Up in turn number 2. Oh, multiple cars involved. Oh, my. It looks like Dan Weldon may be involved in it.
Side to the high, from the high side down low to get going for the turn.
Oh.
And what ends up happening is that he got stuck back up there, turned around, tried to take another move going down, guys, and the backhand started to come around, and that started the chain reaction.
He was uncomfortable being on the top lane, and he tried, like you said, there's the car. There's 2 cars that are airborne. This puts that welding racing in perspective. This is the horrible accident that everybody has always hoped would never occur.
And as we said, 15 cars we now know of involved out of the 34 that's...
Coulthard in the wall.
David Coulthard into the wall. They'll stop the race.
They'll have to red flag
this. Terrible. Look, oh, this is quite appalling. This is the worst start for a Grand Prix that I have ever seen in the whole of my life.